I feel like I had to make a video about kind of how I feel what God is trying to do lately. Um, like, for example, uh, going to the men's group at the Christian church again. Um, God knows where I go, and I feel like He's guiding me there anyways. So He knows exactly what to say to me through another person. He knows exactly what to say to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the guys at the gathering out of nowhere started talking about like it was almost like God was talking to me about me being abused at church and me feeling betrayed by God because of that. No joke. uh, and I'm like, that has to be from God. And the guy that was saying that, all that, he's like, I don't even know why this came up. I don't even know why this came up for me to talk about. I know exactly why it came up. God came up. God knew I was there. He watched my life and the abuse I suffered in church, in religion, by religious leaders, and feeling betrayed by God because of that. It's exactly why He said that. So God is making me face this stuff. I'm telling you, He's making me face all this stuff. These my demons of my past. He's making me face it head on. Every trauma, He's making me face it without fear. You know what I'm saying? You afraid of churches? Go into a church. You afraid of religious leaders? Go around religious leaders. You afraid of guns? Go shoot a gun. You afraid of, like constantly we're like knocking out all my fears. Feel betrayed by God? Let's talk about it. you know, that was what was going on tonight, because God knows I felt betrayed by Him. He knows that. He's not an idiot. if I'm still alive right now, He knows my whole damn story. He watched what happened to me. Everything. Everything. He watched it. That's why that was said tonight through somebody else about being abused in religion, in a church, basically. Because with me, it was at a church that I got abused, at an actual church, you know. So it really made a statement of being betrayed by God, you know. It's got Jesus's name on the building. I'm getting strangled next to that Jesus name on the building. Now you get where I'm coming from. You get where I'm coming from. You know, that's where it began. My hate, that's really where it began. Feeling betrayed by God, you know, basically. And He knows that. But like I said, if I'm still alive at this point, He saw all of it, everything that happened to me, everything. And that I'm still, he knows I'm still kind of mad about it. And I don't really want to do my purpose fully. You know what I mean? I don't really want to do it. And actually mean it. Do my purpose and mean it. And He knows that. I'm just kind of doing it just to get it out of the way because I know there's no other option for me on this planet. And He knows that He made it that way, that I would have no other option but to turn to God, to turn to Him as my last option. He made it that way. He really did. He made it that way that I would have to turn to Him completely. I'd have to turn to God completely. He made it that way. And so I'm walking this road because He made it that way, and He knows my heart's not really into it of what He wants me to do. I was thinking, I'm like, these guys don't need me at the church. like that's what I think, but God thinks differently. Just bringing some INFJ guy, myself. Hate to use that title though, but you know, I'm not like the men at the Christian church. I'm not. God knows I'm not, but God knows who I am. He cares about me just as much as anybody else, so he brings me in because he cares about me. You know what I'm saying? Bring me into the mix, you know. Not because I fit in, because I don't, but you know, but because he thinks it'll help me, and I think it has. I think I've improved faster. I think